Manchester City didn't just take the lead, they sent a message. A simple floated pass, Erling Haaland rising above everyone, and suddenly City were in front again. And honestly, at this point, we might be witnessing the greatest goal scorer English football has ever seen. Then there's Phil Foden drifting into space, gliding across the pitch like he owns every blade of grass. Moments like that make you ask, is this peak Phil Foden again? Is he finally back to the version that terrified everyone? The confidence, the touch, the swagger. Everything screams that he's found that spark again. And speaking of spark, Ryan Cherki is pure electricity. The way he rounds defenders, the way he improvises, you can't coach that. Pep Guardiola said it best. Some players you guide, others you let roam free like artists. Cherki is one of those rare free souls. And when you add Jeremy Doku to that chaos, good luck. Doku dances through challenges, slices through lines, and finishes with that explosive power only he has. When he's in full flow, he doesn't dribble. He attacks the game like it insulted him personally. His goal the other weekend summed it up. Fearless, direct, ruthless. Manchester City are moving like a team that has woken up from a year-long nap. Pep has that look again. That grin that says he knows something you don't. You can see it in the way he celebrates with his staff, the way he's hugging players again. He feels it. City's rhythm is back, and trust me, Arsenal fans feel it too. Because history has shown what happens when Manchester City begin a chase. Arsenal may look stronger, more polished, but the last team you ever want breathing down your neck is Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Last season humbled City. Pep said it himself. It was a season to survive, not dominate, and for a manager who's collected trophies like Infinity Stones, that was torture. Imagine winning 6 titles in 7 years, only to suddenly find yourself fighting just to stay in the Champions League spots. Pep joked about it, but you could see the pain in his eyes. He looked like someone was forcing him to read out a hostage note. But that brutal season, it changed something. It burned away the comfort. It reminded the entire squad that winning isn't automatic. You have to earn it every year. Pep even admitted those losses were necessary. They refocused everyone. They sharpened their hunger. And now, the hunger is outrageous. Haaland is the clearest proof of that. Pep is finally unlocking every part of his game. He's not just waiting in the box anymore. He's linking up play, dropping deep, bullying defenders, dragging teams all over the pitch. This is the most complete version of Haaland we've seen. He started the season like a man possessed. 2 goals on opening day, then just kept scoring every week like it was nothing. He's one of the very few players who has actually scored against Arsenal. In his first 10 league matches, he fired in 13 goals. That's not normal. That's science fiction. The scary part? He's faster than people realize. 36 kilometers per hour at full sprint. For a guy built like a Norse god, that's ridiculous. Combine that with his movement. Always on the defender's shoulder, never offside, always in the right lane. And you understand why center backs lose sleep thinking about him. And Pep has made him one of the captains. With Kyle Walker gone, Haaland is stepping into a leadership role, pushing teammates, demanding standards. He didn't just sign a long extension until 2034 for money. He signed it because he believes he can build a legacy here. And at 25 years old, he's already rewriting history every week. But City's revival isn't just Haaland, it's Cherki's creativity. The French magician brings something City desperately needed after Kevin De Bruyne's exit. Cherki is different, unpredictable, two-footed, brimming with imagination. He can dribble, he can slice teams open, he can score from the edge of the box. And when he plays, City attack twice as fast as before. His injury in August delayed things, but the moment he returned, you saw why Pep wanted him. 2 assists against Bournemouth, a Champions League goal versus Dortmund. Drifting through the middle, linking with Haaland like they've played together for 5 years. If you love the beautiful game, stick with us. Subscribe and see all our future football videos. Phil Foden has also rediscovered his aura. After a rough season where everyone wondered if something was wrong behind the scenes, he's smiling again, dominating games again. He's playing more centrally, almost like a hybrid 8 or 10. That's unlocked his best qualities: tight control, acceleration, disguised passes, long-range rockets. He leads City in receiving line-breaking passes. He thrives in crowded areas. He scored twice against Dortmund in the Champions League. He smashed one into the net in the Manchester derby. Ever since 2024, no one at City has scored more long-range goals. This is the Foden City depend on. And then there's Doku, the destroyer of fullbacks. When he arrived in 2023, everyone knew he could dribble, but his decision-making wasn't always there. Now, he's adding goals, assists, better final passes, and improved timing. He's not just a highlight machine, he's productive. The stats are insane. Among Europe's dribblers, he's right at the top. He completed 7 dribbles, created multiple chances, and scored against Liverpool in one match. Something nobody had done since prime Eden Hazard. Pep even joked after the match, "I'm a genius," because Doku kept drifting inside and tearing Liverpool apart. But behind the joke is a tactical shift. Pep's reinvented everything. He's abandoned the strict positional rules he's used for a decade. Instead of spreading wide, City attack in clusters, 3, 4, sometimes 5 players packed together. It drags defenders into chaos. It opens space for Haaland to burst through. Doku becomes half winger, half midfielder. Cherki floats, Foden roams. The passing is faster, the rotation's sharper. Against Bournemouth, all 6 attacking players crowded the middle before the ball popped to Haaland for the opener. Same for the second goal. It's football at hyperspeed. Nico O'Reilly is another revelation, a 20-year-old academy playmaker who's suddenly become one of the most intelligent left-backs in the league. His inverted runs, composure, and passing feel like Zinchenko 2.0, but faster and more disciplined. And Donnarumma? What a signing. City have never had a shot stopper like him. Ederson was brilliant with the ball, but Donnarumma saves games. He commands the box, he dominates crosses, he's calm under pressure. His debut came in a Manchester derby, clean sheet, routine. In his first 6 matches, he conceded only 4 goals. That stability alone changed everything. Add solid performers like Ruben Dias, Guardiola finally playing at center back, Reijers settling into midfield, and youngsters like Savinho and Marmoush adding depth. And City suddenly looks stacked again without even hitting top gear. What ties all of this together is Pep's evolution. He's more fluid now, less rigid, more unpredictable. He's building a team that can play wide or narrow, slow or fast, structured or chaotic. A team that can adapt on the fly to any opponent. And that's why everyone else in the league should be nervous. Because Manchester City aren't just back. They're becoming something even more dangerous. A version built on pace, freedom, creativity, and controlled chaos. A version driven by hunger after a season of pain. A version molded by the greatest tactical mind we've ever seen. And the message from Pep and his players is simple: we're coming for you again.